Yo, I swear to y'all, I had this exact same thing happen to me at a church I went to. Marvin Sapp clearly hustling his congregation for 40K and using God's name to do it. He's calling for the doors to be locked. It's not faith, that's a shakedown and a false prophet. Someone had a bill to pay and it wasn't to the church. I'm gonna go ahead and give my testimony after I let this video play. Let's see what Marvin Sapp talking about.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Yeah.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people move.
Man.
Baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the, take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
It's nasty work right here. Nasty work.
Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving.
All right, so that's that. First, I want to give my own personal. I literally had this exact same thing happen to me at a church that I went to in Victorville. I'm not saying no names, but it happened. I'm gonna give my testimony, but then we're gonna do a play-by-play reaction of this nasty work. So yo, I'm probably in like junior high school at this time, right? High school, junior high school, one of those. This same thing happens. The pastor, well, he didn't lock the doors on us. Marvin Sapp said, hey yo, ushers, basically security, watch them doors, close them and watch them. Nobody enters, nobody exits. But the pastor on the big monitors, they put up a money goal. And I don't know if it was 40,000. It might have been like 10,000 or 15,000. It was definitely in the 5 figures, in the tens of thousands. They said, we're not leaving until we get this goal. Now, again, they didn't close the doors, but they made it very clear. We are meeting this goal today. And this is the crazy part about that church that y'all might not find crazy. Maybe this is just a modern advent in churches, but that church had an ATM machine in it. And I remember, so this is what happened. They passed a little tithing bowl around like they normally do every service. And then after the tithing bowl, this is when the guilt trip comes from the pastor, from the preacher. Basically, this ain't enough. We gonna do this again. We need to meet this number. And by the way, in case you already gave your cash into this collection plate already, because we just they passed the tithing bowl around about 2-3 times. That was an extra long tithing bowl passing ceremony. That's like, in case you already gave your money, don't forget, we got an ATM out there. And to my teenage mind, much to my dismay, people actually kept giving and giving and giving. And again, this is Victorville. People was not rich. People are like, I wouldn't even say middle class. This is like lower income people giving 60, then another 60, then 80, 100, 200, until they reached the goal. It was at that point, I had already been disillusioned by the idea of church. It was at that point where I started thinking about it like, yo, this whole thing we're participating in, this is evil. It's not just that I disagree with some of the texts. This actual practice is evil. Then Easter rolls around. The pastor is in a Bentley or in a Benz. I think they bought him a Benz. Oh, the congregation bought the pastor a Benz because it's a whole bunch of adults there agreeing with this. Like nobody else sees how odd this is. That Easter Sunday, this is one of the most important Christian holidays, right? The pastor they bought him a Benz. Oh, and by the way, he took a trip with his wife to Jamaica. And I'm the only one that strikes me as odd. I literally had this happen before. We was in church, they set a 5-figure goal, and the crazy part is they actually met the 5-figure goal. Adults, grown people you would think they have common sense. They sat there and gave and gave and gave until they reached 5 figures. And the way they did it was, the Lord is watching. He will want you to give. Don't forget what it says in the Bible about tithing. And to my people who are more biblical than me, what does it say in the Bible about tithing? I'm just curious. It's crazy. So let's do this play by play.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
AKA we locking you in. Nobody leaves. He could have easily sent a messenger down there to be like, tell the ushers to close the door. Now I want you to know who's boss.
Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together.
And what's that he got on his wrist? If he's iced out at church, that's just crazy.
Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online.
Don't point at me, bro, because I'm gonna point something back that you might not like. It might be one of these fingers. I don't know.
This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
Are they ever transparent about what this is going to? I know a lot of churches talking about, oh, we need to pay the light bill and this and that, but I don't know. Do I really believe them? Do you believe them? I don't know.
I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not.
Now he's trying to convince you. He's trying to do some psychology. $20 ain't even really a lot of money like that. You know what I mean?
When my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wouldn't.
All the fake laughing. Is meat riders present here? Why is y'all laughing like this? He's about to extort y'all out of your money right now. Why? What's so funny?
That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine.
That wasn't even funny like that. You hear all the people in the background. That's not even funny like that.
Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seated, but I need everyone standing up here with me, to plant a seed of $100.
Didn't he tell him, by the way, that's to the audience, to everyone up here, all y'all do 100. And I would assume these are the people who are super into the church. They got the memberships. They've been going for years. Church is their identity, basically. So it's going to be some shame involved. Oh, Sister Letitia didn't give 100. I seen her pull a 50 out. It's like going to be some shame involved.
Because again, it costs to sit up here.
It costs to sit up here. Why? Is this the VIP section? A church? This is like bottle service? A church? It costs to sit up here? What is we talking about?
I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and...
This is the part about shame. Well, let me rewind that a bit.
I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
He's like, so even if you giving electronically, we going to see the people who give tangibly. But we know it's going to be some people who maybe they don't got it. Maybe they don't want to give it. So they're going to pretend like they're giving electronically. He's like, no, even if you're giving electronically, everybody, I need y'all to come up if you're giving. That means people are going to rise and go straight to the altar. The people who are remaining sitting down, those are the ones we about to ostracize. We about to shame you. How dare you? And I got to admit, this is a masterful technique he's using. We going to have people rise and come to the front. Therefore, no one wants to be caught sitting down.
Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk.
He's like, the collection baskets, no, bring them to the front. Don't put it to the side where it can be, we need them to the front. Everybody needs to see what's going on here.
Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on take your phone and stick it on the...
So I think he messed up. I think he was going to say, even if you're giving electronically. So even if you're not putting physical money into the basket, if you giving electronically, come and put your phone and just touch the tithing basket. Because we really want to, put that pressure on the people who feel like they don't want to give.
On the bucket.
And he pull out a stack of money. This is the illusion. Maybe it is his real money. Maybe that's just from last week's service. Maybe that's from last week's service, and he just, it's an illusion. So it make it look like he's giving something.
Shh. Giving is worship.
He just told y'all to shut up.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk.
He's like, we don't need y'all talking. I don't want any dissenting opinions coming into this church right now as I'm about to get y'all up out y'all money. Don't talk amongst yourselves. No, just listen to what I said. Close them doors. Be quiet. Come up here. Walk up. Give. Sit back down. And I guarantee you, he met his goal. How lost are we as a people? This is insane.
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle.
I'm going to end it right here. If you really need that money, come up out that little bracelet, come out that necklace, come out that watch first. If I was a church-going guy, which I'm not, I would like my pastor to look broke. That would just give me more faith that he is or she is actually doing the right things. What do y'all think about this? Is this have y'all had this happen to you? Have y'all been in church, whether as an adult or as a kid, and y'all have had the pastor, the preacher set a 5-figure goal and guilt trip the audience into meeting that goal? I watched this clip and I immediately got flashbacks. This is like the most shameful thing I've ever been a part of in terms of church. So anyways, that's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.